What are you guys talking about poker for? It's like my favorite gambling game. Get it? 'Cause it sounds like poker. Very funny, Badger. Very funny. You can all start laughing now. How you doing? Good morning, lads. Good morning. Happy. Oh, it's Tuesday. Ooh. Tuesday. Hello. Happy Tuesday. How we doing? Good morning, Brett. Brett, you are here early. I suppose you are here early, but you're daylight savings time now, right? Blood, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Fourth, good morning. Mr. West, good morning. Jin, good morning. Karma, good morning. Fourth, good morning. Sorry I was a bit late today. I mean, not that late, but that we found the bot was broken. I know. Is this the internet? Where are my emails? Where is Google? Daylight savings got me. Yeah, surprise early day today. Do you like daylight savings, Bread? I like it when it gets earlier. But then, so a lot of people wish that they'd outlaw daylight savings. But I like it when it's But then because it's just going to be really dark in the winter in the mornings, right? Oh no, Ginny, you're going to report it. Sounds like a vicious. Do you still have all your fingers, all your toes? Sounds absolutely vicious. SJ, good afternoon. True Wednesday. It's definitely Tuesday today. It's Tex Murphy Day. I'm excited. I do need to get me Tex Murphy notebook up. And a Tex Murphy walkthrough up. We've been quite good at not using the walkthrough, but I like to have one just in case, and it will remind us as where we are. You get plus points for streaks, right, of watching the stream. And it won't get dark before you get home from work. I feel like it still would do, though, because sometimes in the UK it gets like dark at 3. Fingers were covered in drool, but washed it off. Thank goodness it wasn't blood. You just made it out of there. That's true. I don't know. I function based on sunlight. I personally do function based on sunlight. Yeah, I feel like the sun does go down in the UK at 3. It's probably not going to tell me when. I don't know if it'll tell me, like, I want to know the middle of winter, so it would be the shortest day of the year, right? The 21st of December. Okay. Thank you. Hi. Hi there. I want to find out for a specific day. December 2024. And I don't know. I don't know how to find the information that I'm looking for, but I'm sure. Shows all sunrise and sunset times for any place on Earth. What about a certain date? Hey, Rooks, good morning. Hey, Sticky. Do you want to come here? You want to smell? Smell my coffee? No. Blech. Gross, Mum. Gross. Bye. Bye. It will automatically get bobbed. If you shove it in the Discord, SJ, then I might be able to see it. A day doesn't last precisely 24 hours. Why does sunrise and sunset always fluctuate in time? Because of the tip of the Earth. The tip of the Earth and how it is rotating around the sun. The Earth isn't. It's more kind of like that. Yeah, there you go. Rooks has got it. The Earth rotational tilt. That's it. Oh, there we go. Sunset on the 21st of December 2024 in Aberdeen, UK's most northerly descent, is 3:27, and in London it will be 3:54. Okay, I was pretty close then. 3:54. I was still at 3. Still at 3. Oh dear. Yeah, I was still in the right hour. I think a lot of people forget how far north the UK is sometimes. If you shove it in general, I guess. I think general would be the most appropriate because it's like general knowledge, right? The UK is, you know, we're like, shove it. Yeah, we're definitely kind of Northern Europe, but I think it's because of the jet stream. Anyone can correct me about why the UK stays a little bit warmer than places like Finland and etc., etc., which I know is still a little bit further north than us, but I think it's the jet stream pushes up warm air from the Mediterranean, which heats the UK. We're in the same latitude as Moscow, actually. But we have warm air, the jet stream, the Mediterranean pushing up, which keeps the UK nice and warm. Which is why, when we had the Beast from the East, if anyone remembers it, yeah, I guess America might not remember it, but if anyone from the UK remembers it, it was when the UK got like essentially a polar winter, which is probably what our weather would be like if we didn't have the jet stream. It was cold winds from Russia coming in and causing like several feet of snow in the UK, which was quite wacky. Welcome to my TED talk about why the UK should be colder, but we're actually, you know, quite lucky. Yeah, we called it the Beast from the East because, you know, they always like to give things fun names for headlines and stuff, right? Thank you, SJ. Thank you, thank you. Oh, timeanddate.com.
Cold.
Achoo! You get it? Because cold? Thank you very much. It's very much for 29 months. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was fucking freezing. It was fucking freezing. Oh, yeah. I see it. Sunrise Sunset Finder website. Calendar 2025. I'm looking at that 2025 calendar now. Don't know why. Interesting date. Who knows when is Easter falling next year? Guess no one cares. I guess it would probably just be me. The 12th today. The 12th of May would be a Monday next year. That makes sense. It was the worst because I suppose you're not prepared for it, Bread. Yeah, you don't have the right clothes for it or anything. Yeah, populated areas of North America are actually surprisingly far south. Toronto is in the same latitude as Monte Carlo. Really? As Corfu? The US stays quite cool then, really. New England with relatively little snow. Is there a famous person from New England that you'd think I'd know? Because I feel like I do. It's on a Sunday. Yeah, because I suppose it's always on Sunday because Easter Sunday, right? Easter's quite early this year. It's happening at the end of March instead of April. I just like snow. I like snow as well. It's nice. I like snow until it turns into slush and ice, at which point I don't like snow anymore. I like the vibes, but not the fallout, I guess. Ramadan is also early this year. Has it taken place this year? What time of you? When is it? When's it happening this year? Has it? It has started. I thought so. I thought I'd seen that it had. Is that what Easter's based on? The phase of the moon? Honestly, I guess I hadn't put much thought into why it was at different times of the year. Today's the first day of Ramadan. Well, happy Ramadan. Everyone who is celebrating. Sorry, I was just tabbing out Tex. It's taken from the pagan holiday. Is Ramadan also done on the phase of the moon as well? Always the Sunday following the full moon for Easter that occurs after the first day of spring. Thus, the date of Easter Sunday can be any time from the 22nd of March to the 25th of April. That's kind of fun, isn't it? I don't think we've got any, I suppose we do. So if anyone's wondering what time I'm going to take off over Easter, I will be taking, either Thursday as usual, and then Good Friday and Easter Monday off as well. So. Oh. Oh. No! Yeah. No. But that's this. Wonderful. That's that. Is the game underneath that? I don't think the game's underneath this. I do take all the bank holidays off, I do. Or else I'd never end up taking time off. Unless I was ill. It's because I'm a bank, you know. Did they change Dino Dance? It looks the same to me. Yeah, this is my homework. Looks different on mobile. Looks the same on Badger screen. Yeah, it's like... kind of like that. Right, hang on, let me fix Tex Murphy. Find why it's not showing up. It might just simply actually be because I've got... right, we will before we get into main exciting. No, surely that would make me like a tax man, right? Banks infamously generally give money back. Sorry. I made myself laugh at that one. Right, let me go through what we were doing last stream so that we've got the 411. Which is your favourite Beatles song? Yeah, we've got a small burr hole. Mine is probably... You know, I don't know if so I went through a big Beatles phase. I think everyone in the UK went through a big Beatles phase. It was when it was like, you know, everyone was wearing Union Jacks and, you know, I don't know. And I had Beatles Rock Band. It was really cool. And I went through a big Beatles phase, and Octopus's Garden was my favourite then. But I don't know if I listen to any Beatles songs for pleasure anymore. Like, I don't think I actively like. Was it good? Did they have any of the... Probably not. I was going to ask if they have any of the members. They're not all dead. I think Ringo's still alive, right? Oh, the cartoonist and animator. What have they drawn, SJ? Yeah, so we just found out about Project Overlord. So we are Tex Murphy, Private Eye, and this lady, Sylvia Linsky, has come to us about her dad, Dr. Carl Linsky's death. He plunged from the Golden Gate Bridge on the 21st of September, 2033. She doesn't think it was suicide. She seems to think it was murder. So there's some incriminating evidence against her wanting, or like, you know, a reason for her to want it to be murder is that she wants his life insurance payout of $1 million, $1.5 million. Yeah, something like that. So it seems like she's come to us with an ulterior motive, not just to prove that her father's been murdered, but to prove her father was murdered because she wants his insurance payout. And she's paid us $10,000, which is quite a lot for Tex. So we've got the autopsy that he, that there was nothing strange, apparently. But we've got the witness statement from the person that saw him jump that says he was outrageously bizarro. The old geek walks like Dawn of the Dead. When he was about 30 feet past me, he climbs over the barrier and nosedives into the bay. The amped old buzzer didn't even hesitate. Yeah, so that kind of suggests that he was, you know, kind of not himself. We found out that it's been dropped into conversation that there is a couple of companies that are developing surveillance satellites for the government. And they're pretty sussy. The previous owner of the MTC Corp was apparently wacky and had insane ideas. And we were running along with the theory that there are mind control chips, which would kind of be backed up by the autopsy that says that the body was found with a small burr hole in the skull indicating a recent surgery. So I think it would suggest that maybe he'd had a chip implanted in his brain. Also, with the walking like the Dawn of the Dead, there has been other scientists that have been linked to this project, which is called Project Overlord. And I like Overlord. Obviously, they want Overlord suggests, you know, like kind of obvious what it is. It's not a super subtle name. And they've all died in similar kind of ways where they seem to have forgotten or done something like out of the ordinary. Yeah, it's very subtle naming. You wouldn't, you know, I think it's something you'd need to know. No, I didn't, no, I did go to a Beatles, who? I didn't go to a Beatles concert. I mean, I am 76, I would have been old enough. No, I had Beatles rock band, so really, every day was like a concert in my house. That I was involved. A project totally evil villain plan to take over the world and control people. Yeah, so that's where we kind of are with it. We have... Let me have a look. I was also in the choir, I sung Wonderwall to a lot of old people. So we had just seen David Pope, who was one of the scientists we thought might be involved, but he was a cockroach man, I think. David Pope. Well, so we went to talk to Murray Scribble and David Pope, and they were retired and cockroach man. So, and we were just going to head over to Cal Davis's lab. So Cal Davis is, let me find him. Clemens, Carl Davis, David Pope, Cal Davis. So he's dead. He is Cockroach Man. Cockroach Man. He works with cockroaches now. That's his job. He does like cockroach science. Cockroach Man. So Cal was a friend of Aaron Sternwood who found him dead. So we probably want to go see Aaron Sternwood at some point. He died of an overdose of cyanide 631, and he mumbled a chest word before dying. It is important to know that he died of cyanide because instead of drinking his Coca-Cola, he grabbed the bottle next to the Coca-Cola, which was the cyanide, and drank it. So it seems like maybe he was like, you know, kind of like Wallace and Gromit, wrong trousers. You know, he got controlled. Yeah, so we are going to his lab. We had been to his lab at some point before, but we died to a monkey assault. So we've got to try not to be assaulted by a monkey this time. Yeah. Yeah. Well, didn't Coca-Cola have cyanide in it? Or was it cocaine? It's cocaine, because that's why it's called Coca-Cola. Right, let's put this away. Oh, look, we've even got... there we go. Deal with monkey. Look, I gave myself a little note. We visited Frank Schimming. He let slip that John Klaus worked for him and Cal Davis. Remember, he was like, "Oh, I've never, When I asked him about these people, he was like, "Oh, you know, how am I supposed to know who doesn't work for me?" And then we immediately received a fax afterwards telling him to get off the case from a concerned citizen. Definitely not Frank, a concerned citizen. And now we've got to visit Cal Davis's office and deal with the monkey. So I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I guess while we're dealing with the monkey, we kind of don't need it up. Turn it off, I guess. Yeah. Right. Let's turn my music down. This is one of the games that doesn't have like a backing track. It's just like eerily silent. Did I press start new game? Oh yeah, I did. Good. Just to save everyone. Just to save everyone like 10 minutes. I'll just press restart the game. Croon to you. What, you want a bit of my choir? Anyway, here's Wonderwall. We also sang Mustang Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. To all these old people. Christ, I feel so bad for them. I didn't write down what I saved the game as. I'm not sure which save we were on. I might go back and check the board, actually. Unless anyone remembers what save we were on. In which case, you're better than me. Very professional. Yeah, you guys are more professional than me, if you know. I always find Twitch really hard to navigate. I know that sounds silly coming from somebody who literally, like, I should know how to navigate it, but I swear they put things where you wouldn't expect it to be, under like loads of different silly menus and stuff. Right, what was I doing? Let's see what I save it under. Okay, I think I saved under 2. You told me to write it down. You did tell me to write it down, actually. Go. Do we reckon we're at Cal Davis's lab? Or do we think we need to get there? Let's go. Let's leave and see where we are. Oh, Gideon Enterprise. Okay. We don't need to talk to Frank again. Bye-bye, Frank. I hope I didn't waste too much of your time. Aren't flip phones Aren't flip phones back? They are, aren't they? But they tend to be like touchscreen phones, but now you can fold them. Does anyone have a fold phone? Does anyone have one of those fun fold phones? She always was a trendsetter. Let's go to Cal Davis. Office? Where's his office address? Cal Davis home. NC. Okay. NC 3720. Let's go. Only early adopters with too much money would buy one now. I feel like they've been out for ages, though. Is it still... Are they still shit? They seem too expensive for the gimmick. They do look pretty cool, though, don't they? They wear down faster. Yeah, they're like the screens. They look so cool, though. You know what I'd kind of like? I'd kind of like a... I guess it's an old style flip phone, but with the you know, bottom being, I guess, buttons, and the top being a touch screen. Garlics. They love their flip phones. Are they, oh, what, like the new ones? How long have they had them for? How's it holding up? And how have you been? How have you been? Have you been on your holiday yet? Must be coming up. Yeah, the fold ones. The fold ones. I hope so too, Rooks. I hope so too. I mean, you can emulate them now, right? Nintendo doesn't like it, but you can emulate some of the old DS games. Used to have a flip phone that looked like a Star Trek. God, no way. The coolest. Can you still buy those? Was it like legit merch as well, Jin? Oh, your short trip was nice? Are you just back from it now? My dad would break a flip phone, flipping it too hard. You think the Switch is gonna be a flip screen? Oh, that would be cool. That would be kind of cool. A dual screen, maybe. Do you know what would be really cool? If the Switch 2, you could play DS games using one screen at the bottom, and then the TV screen is the main screen. That is so cool. I'm gonna have to look it up to see whether you can get a Star Trek phone. Yeah, kind of like the Wii U, but it would be cool if you could, I guess they would have the old library of DS games. Oh, they have phones? Oh, you can get like a landline phone. You can get fucking tricorder phones? Get out. That's so cool. And you can get like cases for your smartphone that make it look like a tricorder, but also make it very difficult to use the smartphone functions on it. But that's so cool. Hey, Horror Man, good morning. Good morning. I like the Wii U too. I agree. I thought the Wii U was so cool. So cool. Cal Davis' Davis's home near Santa Barbara must be over 100 years old. There is still police tape across the entryway. Somebody must have left the cooling system on because the air is chilled and damp. I walk down a hallway and up a flight of stairs to a large open room. This is what I'm looking for. As I enter the room, the burglar alarm sounds, and I have about 10 minutes to shut it off before the police gets here. So I've got a kind of idea about where we should be looking. So again, Cal Davis is one of the fellow scientists, along with Carl Linsky, who is the guy whose death we're investigating. Cal Davis has also died. Fellow scientists working on the same project. Similar kind of circumstances of death. Not really, but I think it was kind of the same method of murder. And now we've got to look around his office. Hey, Kenzo, we're doing good. Kenzo, how do you feel about flip phones? I'm going to sneeze. There we go. Lovely. Right, let's go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh. I miss flip phones. Used to love my Razor. What about the Blackberries? Not flip phones, but the little keyboard on them. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. I miss having buttons on my phone because I used to be able to talk to people and text people at the same time, and I felt like a superhero. I felt so cool. Like after a university exam, I was standing outside talking to everybody about how it went, and I was texting my mum at the same time, and I was like, "This is the future." talking to two people at once. Or would you say all cans? So I think it's something to do with the rat cages, because we had several rat cages filled with starved dead rats. I don't know if we can maybe open the rat cages. There's a screwdriver. You get that screwdriver. Look at the cigarettes. A Camel cigarette butt is in front of the cages. Should we take it? I guess we'll take it. Camera. Hey, Irax, good morning. Depending on the software you use. I just feel like the, it's, what kind of, is it haptic feedback? Is that the word I'm looking for? That you'd get from pushing a button? Was so much better than, you don't get any feedback from pressing a phone. I guess you can make it vibrate, but small surveillance camera is melted on the wall. And what about broken glass? The broken chemical flask is on the floor. Okay. This isn't where this isn't where I thought it was going to be. Let's look. Standard office filing cabinet. Let's open the file drawer and see whether there's anything inside. It's locked and you don't have the key. Okay. Yeah, it was so much easier. I still want there to be a I still want communicators. I know what's the point now, you've got phones and stuff, but like, I don't know, I'd like to be able to contact Greg via communicator. Like, be in the other room. Badger to Greg, Badger to Greg. Captain Badger to Lieutenant Commander Greg. Maybe in the drawers over here. Can I have a water? Greg, I'm cold. Can I have my blanket, you know? So the monkey's in there. I thought it was something to do with the rat cages. I thought we decided that it was last stream. Rat cages. Maybe if we, like... It's a little bit janky, the, here we go. The system. Filing cabinet. Appears to be fastened down. That cage. Oh. Oh! Look at that. Look at the circuit. Electrical circuit open. Switch. Key. Yeah, let's get key. And on off switch. The switch turns on off the surveillance equipment. Oh, nice. Okay, we did it. Good for us. Good. Cool. I thought there was going to be like some kind of siren or something. So it's like, good for you. You did it. My phone I use mostly for Twitch or YouTube. I try not to scroll too much on mine. You sometimes use it for YouTube. I sometimes let Suze watch like doc videos on YouTube. What an easy escape room. I think if we hadn't decided it was something to do with the rat cages last stream, I don't know how I would have gotten it. Can I take some of the broken glass? You can't think of anything better to do. Okay. Let's see whether we can open the oopsie daisy filing cabinet. The drawer. Yeah. See whether that key. It's locked and you don't have the key. Okay. Have I ever been to a chili restaurant? No, I haven't. I was gonna ask what kind of food they serve, but is it chili? Workbench made of stainless steel with drawers. Oh goodness me. Let's have a look. Drawer with handle. Memo. To Cal Davis. Subject Nexus. September password. Coded word. Oh, good. We got another code, lads. Right, let's get that. We don't need it that big. All right. Right. Nobody tell me the code. I want to figure it out. Right. Let's put this down as evidence. Okay. Memo. Memo. Cal Davis. Office lab, I guess. To Cal Davis. Subject. Nexus. Nexus September. Password. Coded word. E. Okay, right. It's always cold. It's people say it's a little bit chilly. Yeah, bluey because it's got the right colors, right? They can see the yellow and the blue. Hey, yeah, good morning. They've got some delicious dishes. I think isn't it primarily American chili? Oh, it's Chile the country, not Chile food. That makes sense. Chilean food, I guess. Right, code word. E. Oh, goodness me. I don't think that this was any of our coded words. There we go. Oh, it is! It is! Checkmate. It is one of our coded words that we've already had. Hello, yes, you. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Look. We already did the puzzle for ourselves, so we don't need that up anymore. Lovely. Let's take that memo. Look at the drawer with handle. Okay, so I think that's that. Sink. Non-corrosive stainless steel sink and drain. On. Well, it works. Off. Chemicals. Let's have a look at what chemicals we got. Various chemicals in a flask. Outside of the flask has a hazardous chemical written on it. Okay. Can I take it? Oh, yeah, I can. Lovely. Rack of test tubes is above the table. I really wanted to taste those corrosive chemicals, but... Hey, Rev. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Can of Diet Coke sits on the table. Right, we're not going to taste it. No, don't move it. Just pick it up. Pick it up and place it in your purse. Right, what cage have we got? Oopsies. So I think this is going to be monkey cage. The cage is made of iron bars. Two eyes stare ominously at you from behind the bars. An oversized ape with wild eyes stares through the bars at you. Hey, Lollip. TLDR. Lady, we are a PI. Young lady has come to ask our help to solve her dad's murder. However, it seems like her dad was involved in some kind of science project called Project Overlord. To place mind control chips into people's head. So we are now investigating all of the scientists associated with the project. Because it seems like they have been murdered with the mind control chips that they themselves are creating. Evidenced by the corpses having burr holes in the back of their head and moving like zombies before dying. Thank you, Yak. It says "Don't bug me" on it. It's it's a Beatles shirt, I think. It's Key West, which is somewhere that the Beatles performed in the 70s, and I think that's all they have going on. I think that's all they that's all they've ever had, you know, going on there. So it's great, Lolip. It's great. You should see all the notes we've got. So many notes. Oh. I feel like a real detective. Like a little boy. A real detective. The small metal box inside the ape cage. Okay. So obviously we want to get the metal box, but we probably don't want to put our hands into the ape cage. We also don't want to flip this switch because that's what killed us last time. Switch on the wall says open and close. Right, so we do not want to open monkey cage. We are going to have to deal with monkey. I'm presuming that maybe there's going to be some sedatives or something. A stainless steel table is bolted to the floor. Some straps. Leather straps bolted tightly to the table. I don't think we can take them. Okay. But how does it taste? I don't think the monkey's going to appreciate us licking it. You know, it's got to even them out. I think my glasses are wonky. My glasses are broken. So I'm like trying to prop them on my head in a way that they don't look wonky. They're being like held up by my my headphones. What happened? Oh, it's just, I guess I've had them for a little while. One of the screws has come out of my frames. I do need new glasses. I do. And my other glasses that I wear, they've also, the coating on them has come off and I'm allergic to them. Yeah, this OS. Not the first person to say that either. Taste was a purposeful, intended action. We drank one of the murder victims' bottles of whiskey before realizing that we shouldn't have done that. Yeah. A drill mounted on the concrete base sits next to the table. So I think if we put this on... Yeah, the other pair is metal. And the coating's rubbed off, so it's giving me rashes where the arms are. The book is titled Control of Primate Behavior Through Microchip Technology by Cal Davis. Can I open the book? You read a few pages, but no clues are gathered. Can I take it? Yeah, I'll take that. What's this on the floor? I might turn the drill off. You know, I just... Alright, never mind. Contact lenses. I guess I could wear contact lenses, but I just... Why I don't want to. I don't know. I like having the option to... I don't mind touching my eyes. I've never had a problem with it. I don't know. I worry about the contact lens like going behind my eye or like slipping down, and it's, you know, it's a commitment to... I know glasses are really expensive. Yeah, you can't look like you've got a really high IQ with contact lenses. You know, wearing glasses elevates my IQ, so it's another reason I wear them. It's a commitment to paying for them as well. Scientific microchip equipment. Oh, switched. Wear fake glasses. A power switch on the equipment. Shall we turn it on? It's broken. You can't do that. Okay. Microchip tray. Look. Oh no! Oh, that's so fucking gross. That didn't know you had to put. You didn't know you had to remove contacts. They put a new one on top until it hurt, and then they went to the doctors. What did they think they just did? They just dissolved into your eyes. They just soaked in your eyes, and that's how they made you see? Wacky. Oh my god. Has anyone here had laser? Can I take the microchips? Yeah, I can. Overhead lamp. Should we turn it on? Oh, a key. Have a look. Does it say what it's for? You see a file cabinet key on the floor. Let's take this to the filing cabinet then. We'll do his computer last. LASIK, is that what it's called? The one where they kind of like supposedly fix your eyes. But your eyes keep getting worse, so it just fixes them for a little while until then you need to get laser done again. Gamer. Good night. I hope you have a lovely sleep. My left eye. Ooh, and lens implant in the right eye? What was the advantage of having the two different? Is it just two of your eyes are different, like, they've got two different things wrong with them, I guess. Is the only way to put it. Right, let's take that. Workbench cage switch. Where's the filing cabinet? Yeah, there we go. Open filing cabinet. Oh. Invoice. You see through the papers. You look through the papers and see an invoice dated 2 days before Cal Davis died. Okay. This will be a piece of evidence. Huh? I'm just going to write that we found the memo. Just helps us remember. Yeah, I think it's more I've just gotten used to wearing glasses, so I think I've... And I do like the option just to take them off. I don't know if this is good for my eyes, so sometimes at night when I can't get to sleep, I'll watch a TV show without my glasses on. Because it will make my eyes tired and then I'll fall asleep. Guys, don't do that. I don't know if that's actually good for my eyes, but it works. Like if I'm really struggling to get to sleep and I just can't seem to get to sleep, I just take my glasses off. I watch a TV show and all of a sudden, man, my eyes are tired and I go to sleep. I fall asleep and, there we go. Right, we found the invoice. Can't do this. I can't see far away. So that means I'm long-sighted, right? And I mean, like, I can see without my glasses. Just not very well. Like, I can see. It's just not as it's not as nice. It's not as nice and it gives me a headache and makes me feel a bit sick. Right. See an invoice. Invoice. Dated 2 days before Cal died. Precious metal ink. Gallium arsenide. Bar. Okay. $2,000 redos. Oh, farsighted me. I can't read well. Yeah. Yeah, I can't see things close up. I can only see things far away. It sounds like something Badger would have done and then regretted it when I got the shits. $2,000. I can't see that far at all. It means I don't always need my glasses for driving. Just nice. Take that. We do have a mystery key, remember, as well. Broken glass. Very close. I've got convergence deficiency as well, which means that I find it difficult to make things converge into one. So usually I'm okay. Glass it's fine, it fixes my problem. So sometimes I'll see things like, you know. So fun badge fact today. Right, let's have a look at these drawers. Desk. Let's have a look at the desk. Metal office desk with fax machine, computer, and side drawer. Side drawer with metal handle. Open it. It's locked and you don't have the key. Okay. Got a fax machine. Fax machine is operational. I don't know if I turned it on or off, so I'm just gonna... Don't taste the fax machine. Just... Computer. Let's have a look at his computer. The computer won't operate without a pass card. Okay. I might write that down. Yeah, I don't see any way. Okay. Chair. Let's have a look at his chair. Sniffer it. Move it. Light switch. Not that it seemed to light up anything. Metal cabinet built into the wall. Let's see if we can open it. Ooh! Ooh! Gallium arsenide. Let's look. Gallium arsenide bars for microchip development. Street value is $2,000. Am I wanting to sell this? Hey, hi, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. And it is the second day after the 10th as well, otherwise known as the 12th. All right, let's take them then. Right, I think we've possibly done everything except the ape. We did get a screwdriver, and I don't know if I've written it down here. In somebody's home. Was it, was it whose house was it that had the display case in it? Because we got the screwdriver. I think it might be... Yeah, the first one. I think it might be Carl's. Alundra, I am winning. Yeah, I'm winning. We didn't get killed by an ape today, so it's great. It's a good day for us. Yeah, the fruitcake. Oh, the one with the fruitcake? I thought there was another one, wasn't there? Was it Carl's home or was it Cal's home? I'm not sure. But I think Cal Davis. I don't think this is his home. I think this is... Right, let's go back to the car. Because I suspect we needed a couple of keys for here. I'm going to write down that we are missing keys and not let out monkey. Because I think that that's important to note, that we are missing a couple of keys and that we haven't let out the monkey. I think it's important to note down what we're missing as well as what we've gotten. Because it's like, oh, now I've got the screwdriver. I'm not actually sure whose house I'm supposed to go back to with the screwdriver. Yeah, I remember so I think it's the house with the bar with the whiskey. Because it was bar, whiskey, then there was a chair with a table. And then behind the chair and the table, there was a computer and a display case. In the hallway, there was the fax machine. The room was blue. Yeah, yeah, that's the victim's house. Okay, that was right. Let's go to Cole's house then. Visited. I don't know why I'm doing this in caps. Carl Linsky. Okay. I'll put that as visited now. For some reason I couldn't remember how to spell visited. Right. I'll see you later, monkey. I'll be back later. Yes. Alright, let's save. So we're gonna go to Cal's house. Which is... I mean, Carl's house. God, why are they called someone Cal and Carl? It's his home. That's 4660. Now, is there anything we want to review? The autopilot's quite nice because it means while we drive, we can just... gives us good thinking time. So we found those, we found that invoice and the precious metal. Who haven't we gone to see as well? Ah, did I have someone that I wanted Vanessa to look up? I did. I wanted Vanessa to look up precious metal ink as well. Oh, you're lazy. Sag. Yeah, I want to Vanessa to look up precious metal ink because maybe we can go and ask them. Right, who have we have not gone to see? I've like ticked next to everybody, so I can put another tick next to Cal Linsky, that we've been to his home twice. Warehouse, Sylvia, John Richards. We have still not been to his office. Hey, Mattress, good morning. We've still not been to his office, but I feel like I don't have any reason to go to his office yet. I kind of want to follow, this, avenue. So I kind of want to go and see that guy's friend, Aaron. His name Aaron. So I don't know if we've got his address. Aaron Sternwood, there we go. Bonjour, maîtresse. Bonjour, ça va? Let's get Aaron Sternwood's address from Vanessa, hopefully.
Hello, Tex.
Hi, Vanessa. Right, Vanessa. Aaron.
I'll get back to you.
Great, thank you. And then I also want... the precious metal ink.
There's nothing in our files.
Maybe.
There's nothing in our files.
All right, fair enough. We could also ask, what's her name? Lee as well. Is there anyone else that we want to know about? Sonny Fletcher. I don't actually remember who Sonny Fletcher is. Oh, the private investigator. I remember now. I don't know if I want to ask Lee about it yet. Because she's always like, how much is it worth to you? Yeah, Vanessa doesn't know. She might not even know. We'll bring up. Oh, incoming fax. To find Aaron Sternwood, talk to Smiley Monroe. He's a police officer in Santa Barbara. Okay. Let's pop this one down then. Smiley? What a name. Smiley Mun... Oh, you guys can't see, sorry. Smiley Monroe. Monroe. Police officer in Santa Barbara. Guess that would be office. That is 3614. Is that what we had down as the Santa Barbara police station? Yeah, okay. We had this down as where am I? There you go. No, we had this down already. Okay. Good. I am going to write down here as another person. Smiley. In case anything, you know. Job. Police officer. And then Smiley. Yeah, that'll do. They have a nice smile. Do you want to know how I got these scars? And then we could ask... Okay, we'll ask Lee about the precious metal ink as well.
Yes, Murphy?
Please don't charge me for this.
Sorry, can't help you.
Oh, thank God, right. I know, I'm just so pleased when she doesn't know something. Because it means that I don't need to pay for it. Oh, dear. Thank God. Right, so it's just something I don't need to know. Just getting my drive-through out. Starting early on the drive-through. Please. Well, the problem is I got fronted $10,000. But I'm not going to make much of a profit. Yeah, I'm not going to make much of a profit if I spend it all on leads. Right. The three-story Queen Anne-style home of the Professor Karl Linsky has been well kept. I step inside and notice the quaint style of furniture and decor. There we go. It's exactly as I described it. I didn't have a computer at the back, just a computer chair. Right. We want to open the display case. We did we save? Can you eat the cake? We did save. But not before we asked Lee and we got that stuff on Smiley Monroe. You use the slot screwdriver to shut down the magnet field and open the case. The display cabinet is protected by a magnetic field. I've used it though. There we go. Inside the case is a historical artifact, the Maltese fruitcake. Carbon dated as the oldest fruitcake in existence, it dates back to the 16th century Europe. Nobody wanted to eat it either. Value $4,000. Oh. You lift the fruitcake from the case and the pressure-sensitive burglar alarm sounds. You have 5 minutes to find a way to switch it off before the police arrive. I fucking know where the switch is. I know where it is. I know where it is. Remember? Do you guys remember the first stream? I was like, oh, what's this switch for? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Easy. Right, I definitely got the fruitcake, right? Hey, Strider, good morning. Good morning. Alright. Yeah, we did get it. Cool. Alright, we can leave now, I suppose. Did people not like fruitcake? Do you guys like fruitcake? I like fruitcake as long as it's got glacier cherries in it. Fruitcake's terrible? What do you like about fruitcake? You not like raisins and things either. Hey Fog, good morning. How is the baby today? How is the evil construction equipment? Good ones are bad ones, yeah. Not every fruitcake can be a good fruitcake. Right, should we go see Smiley Monroe then? Because I really want to follow the... Right, so we're going to the police station. I want to follow the Cal Davis line. Yeah, with glacé cherries. No candied peel, you don't? I like a bit of candied peel. What don't you like about it? Too bitter or too sweet? Did your mum like fruitcake, Rooks? Still scared she hasn't shit on the floor yet. Thank God. So, eventually... If you will not get rid of construction equipment, I will shit on floor. Yeah, it's a bit bitter. I get that. I like a good bit of candied peel. It's like that sweet but bitter. Yeah, fruitcake's good. I don't like Christmas cake. I think it's the alcohol. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it, Rix. I don't know. Don't know why. Seemed like the kind of lady that would like fruitcake. Did it? Oh, that wasn't what I was meaning. This is eating. I'm insulting your mum. Wasn't what I was meaning. I haven't heard of that one before. It's because I'm one of the people she's given it out to. I'm meaning it strictly in the fruitcake sense, the food. in the delicious food. The food sense. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Christmas cake. I just don't think I don't think I like the alcohol that they put in Christmas cake. It's like fruit cake with booze, and it's just ruins the cake. Yeah, is it the alcohol as well, Olib? Wow. And you have to make it months in advance. It's more cake than fruit as well, which I fucking love. If I had to pick fruit or cake, I think I'd probably rather eat a piece of cake than a piece of fruit. I really like cake. I really like a good bit of fucking sponge cake is God's gift. I want cake with a little bit of fruit. Do you prefer your fruit in like in the filling or in the sponge? Yeah. Oh, you can set alight to the alcohol. Yeah. Like Christmas puddings being set alight. So much, like, very exciting. Adds to the whole pizzazz of Christmas. I was never a big fan of the jam inside a Victoria sponge. I always liked the buttercream and just the, I always felt like the jam ruined it. But I'm a fan of jam. But I just, for some reason, I think I like, I think I'd prefer it with blueberry jam. The Santa Barbara police station is in a state of transition. They're going to get ready to move to a new facility and the place is a disorganized mess. I step into Detective Monroe's office. Okay. Took fruitcake. Now we're visiting Santa Barbara police station to see Smiley Monroe. And I'm just gonna put that as a tick that we've been to both police station and Smiley Monroe. Oh, you love it. I used to eat jam out the jar. That was my favorite snack in college. It's jam jar. My mum would just buy a jar of jam and I'd sit there and I'd eat it. Especially like the jam with the big bits of like strawberry in them. Ooh, what a treat. I like a good blueberry jam though. Weird, because I don't actually love blueberries. I think they're a bit of a nothing fruit. Okay. I might write that the police station disorganized. And he's sitting behind his desk. No need to wonder how he got the nickname Smiley. He's got a big stupid grin on his face. Oh my god. We're so fucking rude. Right, let's go and ask him about everything. I guess we'll put this up. But you guys can see what I'm writing down. He takes after me. Okay. It's important to remember he's not the policeman or in charge of the Carl Linsky case. So I'm not really expecting him to know anything about Carl Linsky. Yeah, I can't help you there. But it is just worth asking him. About everything just in case. Because they might, he might know some of the people. His strong bleak is worrying me. He's looking into your soul. Did I spell Larson wrong? No. Steve. Robert Knott. Okay. J. Saint. Gideon. Nothing.
Tell me about teabagging your mom, because we have a date tonight.
Gallus, thank you very much. She doesn't like dates that much. She's more of a glacier cherry kind of lady as well. Tell me about your holiday, Gallus. John Klaus. Can't help me there. David Pope was the cockroach guy. Maurice Gribble. Not much to talk about. Oh, I hope you had a nice time anyway. Tex Murphy. I do forget to ask about Tex. I also forget to ask them about themselves as well. I think you're a pain, but ask your questions anyway. You know, lots of people say that about me. Yeah. Alright, let's ask him about himself first. I'm a decent guy. Just trying to make a living. I know honesty pays, but not quite enough to suit me. Alright. Alright, so don't really trust him. Tell me about Aaron Sternwood. My memory is a little hazy. A consulting fee. Did we miss Cal Davis as well? We didn't ask him about Cal Davis. I feel like we can't punch a cop. Yeah, we can't punch him. Would you like a piece of this fruitcake? We could cut it into bits, Rev. Yeah, bribe him. God, it's that fucking smile. Yeah, 50. Alright, alright. Thanks, buddy. I'll tell you what I know. He hangs out literally at the beach near Santa Barbara. Okay. Prepare yourself. He's not a pretty sight. I don't want ugly. Is only okay. General information. Ugly. Alright. I didn't spell ugly wrong, did I? That's how you spell ugly. I spelling it. What else did I? Ugly. Oh, ugly. Ah! You know what? He is in the tingle colors as well, Rev. Very much. Oh dear. Right, let's put this down in my addresses. Oh, It's too long now. I can't find anything. Addresses. Oh, there we go. Right. This was Aaron. Is it double R? Aaron Sternwood. Oh, 4-3. Okay, thank you. Cal Davis. We haven't asked him about. My memory's a little hazy. Maybe a consulting fee would clear my head. Should we start off with 200? Do better than that. 300? 400? Close, but no cigar. 450? 500. Thanks, buddy. I'll tell you what you know. What I know. What the fuck is buckweed? The investigation verified that Cal Davis accidentally killed himself with hazardous chemical. It appears that instead of drinking his Coke, he took a mouthful of cyanide 631. The emergency call in from Aaron Sternwood came in from Aaron Sternwood, a friend of the victim. Sternwood said he mumbled something about chess and then died. When we found him, his face had a distinct bluish tinge of cyanosis. Okay. I guess we write his autopsy under his name. Yeah, we did already know this. Autopsy? Autopsy. Yeah, sure. With bluish tinge of found face with bluish tinge of cyanosis. But worth noting, this doesn't confirm that he drank cyanide, just that he had the bluish tinge of cyanosis. Right? Like, maybe somebody painted his face blue. I love how this guy's smiling as well. Never heard the word buckwheat as an insult. There was no evidence of foul play. Okay. I guess to make it seem like you drank the cyanide, that would be the, Is cyan blue? Or is cyan pink? I thought cyan was pink. Hang on. I'm cold, lads. Blue tinge. No, I've just got pasty dungeon tan. Oh, it's between blue and green. Is that why cyanide is called cyanide? Because of the poisoning to the blood. How do you know that, Rooks? What is my offer? What do you mean, what's my offer? I didn't ask. I don't have an offer for anything. Is this a joke? I don't think I wanted to bribe you for any more information. Oh shit, I haven't finished asking you questions. Hang on. I haven't finished. Oopsies. We haven't asked him what he thinks about all of the corporations and stuff. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, no, it smells like bitter almonds. Yeah. Alright. I'll let you go with that one. Sorry, can't help you there. Okay. Gideon Enterprises. Good morning, Papa Meow Meow. Morning, good morning. Almond flavored Coke. What's everybody's favorite flavor of Coke other than normal Coke? I liked the mango one. And I tried that one. I also kind of like the vanilla one. But I don't really drink Coke. Pass card. Password. Yeah, can you just tell me your password to your personal computer, please? Nexus. Alright. Law and order. Sorry, can't help you there. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Insurance. Yep, sure. Oh, Coke with a little bit of lemon. I like Dr. Pepper flavored Coke. Are they owned by the same people or nah? Or cherry? Spiced Coke. Ooh. Oh, it was bad. I thought it might be a bit like spiced rum, which is usually quite nice. Diet flavored Coke. Tastes like diet. Let's save. Yep. So where do we want to go now? I guess we want to go see Aaron. Aaron Sternwood, I guess. Should we go see? Where's his house? Hangout zone is 0439. 0439, right? Destination locked. Autopilot engaged. Engage! I like water without the Coke. Zero sugar Dr. Pepper yesterday. Ooh. You have to tell us if it gives you diarrhea, because doesn't some of the zero sugar stuff give, like the zero sugar gummy bears? Hey, Viola. Good morning. Good morning. We are in LA. Is that where we are, lads? Santa Barbara. Wherever Santa Barbara is. California. I think. Yeah, so I'm thinking, so we're going to Aaron Sternwood. Right, so we got told about Aaron and told about cow gams. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Where are we going now? Oh, we're going to visit Aaron Sternwood. That is hangout zone. I gotta feel really bad because this guy, so the police officer said that he was ugly, and now I'm gonna feel really bad if that's like. The police officer was just being mean. Okay, so we're going to see Aaron Sternwood, and then who else haven't we gone to see? We haven't seen Sunny Fletcher. Toroid, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome in. We haven't been to Sunny Fletcher. We haven't been to see Sandra Larson. It might be worth going to see Sandra Larson. Sunny Fletcher is the private eye. I feel like I want to speak to more people before I go see the private eye. Maybe Sandra Larson first, and then we go see the private eye, and then we would have visited most people except J. St. Gideon's home, who I am reluctant to go see yet. We also want to go see Dolores to ask her about her fiance's affair, because that excites me. Let's go. Let's see. You have tabs on the notebook? Oh, maybe I should have had tabs. It's too late now, Violet. It's too late. I've committed. This could be the world's first beach for ugly people. I don't... Fucking hell. 1989, lads. 1989. 1989. 1989. This could be the world's first beach for ugly people. A skinny guy walks by with so many varicose veins he could double up as a road map. I spot Aaron Sternwood, the last person to see Carl Davis alive. He is fat, balding, and about 45. Oh my god. Just sick. Tex is me. I was expecting them to, like, what I was expecting was kind of a, I don't know what game it's from, but like, it might be Blade Runner, one of those like sewer monsters. When he was like, oh, he's ugly, he's really, really, really ugly. Your eyes are gonna burn out of your head when you see him. Like when the guy is like warning me about how ugly this guy is. I was expecting, you know, like a sewer monster, and that was going to be a plot point that, you know, he was experimented on, and he was like a sewer monster. This is just a guy. This is just a guy. He's just drinking a beer. He's all right. I have to admit, I'm a little bit underwhelmed. I was kind of excited if I like to see how ugly this guy was going to be, and he's just a guy. Yeah. I feel so bad for the actor. I feel really bad for the actor. Imagine appearing in a game, and before you appear, they're like, this is the ugliest guy in the universe. And then it's just you. It's just... Fuck. Yeah. Oh, I feel so bad for him. Right, yeah, I always see whether they say anything about murder. They never have yet, though, but... Yeah, it is. Right, Carl. Can't help you there. Credits, ugliest guy in the universe. I feel like people looking at the CV would ask you in for an interview thinking, oh yeah, this is the ugly guy we want, and you're just a man. I actually didn't know about it. So bad. Okay, nothing about Dolores. Sylvia, I guess. Olivia. Oh, I haven't asked about you yet. Maybe I'll ask about me first. I think you're a pain, but ask your questions anyway. Son. Okay, Sandra Larson, Sonny Fletcher. I would love it if he was like, oh yeah, that ugly cop, when I ask them. Steve Clements, John Richards. Okay. Robert, not. Oh. Robert. Not. Jason Gideon. Nothing. Frank Shimming. Peter Doe. Hashtag Blaze Wiener. Blaze Wiener was a red herring, so I'm not even going to ask about Blaze Wiener. Asked about Sally Fletcher, John Klaus. David Pope, Cal Davis. Cal Davis was a good friend of mine. We were going out that night, and I was supposed to meet him at his house. When I got there, I rang the bell. All right, we probably want to write this under, like, witness statement. Because this, I guess this is as close as we're getting to a witness statement. Good friend. Friend of mine. We were going out that night. I was supposed to meet him at his house. When I got there, I rang the bell. But no one answered. No one answered. When I found him in his lab, he had his hands around his dick, his neck, and he mumbled, "Checkmate." I have no idea what he meant by that. No idea what he meant by that.
Say more. Is there a jar of gold?
He had one hand wrapped around his dick and the other around the mayonnaise jar. Yeah, it had a hole in it. That was weird. Still tasted alright on toast, though. The police think he accidentally poisoned himself. But I can't believe it. He was always very careful around his chemicals. Lovely. Alright, that was okay. Good. Right, tell me about yourself now, Aaron. How much do you like mayonnaise? Me? I'm pretty easygoing. I guess it's because I'm too heavy to run. $19.98. It's $19.98. It's $19.98. I'm not gonna write it. I'm not gonna write it down. Why is this gonna? I'm not gonna write this down. What, like, how is this gonna have any bearing? It's important. I guess it's because I'm too heavy to run and too fat to fight. Well, look, it might be important because maybe I'm just saying it might be important because maybe someone is going to be like, maybe it was Aaron Sternwood and we can go, wait, no, he was too fat to fight. And that will clear him of all charges because it's 1989. And that's the kind of thing that it's the kind of thing that might crop up. So I'm gonna write it down just in case. Alrighty. Hey Darth, good morning. Good boy, good morning. Smiley works at the Palo Alto precinct. Watch out for him. He's a slippery son of a bitch. Okay. Aaron. That's a bit weird to call someone slippery, isn't it? Must be the mayonnaise. Right, MTC Corp. Can't help you there. Gideon Enterprises. Overlord. Pass card. I kept a computer pass card in the small box near the ape cage. Not near the ape cage. In the ape cage, with the ape in the cage with the box that now I can't get to because there's an ape also in the cage with the box. Right. It's good security. Okay. Says he kept a pass card in a small box near in the ape cage. Shame there's nothing to taste here. Yeah, a bit of his beer. Right. Password. Can't help you there. Nexus. Oh, Cal Davis had a pass card for his Nexus computer he kept in a small box near the ape cage. Hang on a minute, I thought you said you kept the pass card in a small box near in the ape cage. Is it you or Cal? Are you the same people? Did he just let slip that they're actually the same people? I actually can't eat raisins. Objection. All right, I'm not gonna bother. Oh, I bet we do need to poison the ape. Nah, like maybe put the ape to sleep. Or we found that book on ape behavior. People lied all of the time. Surprised he hasn't been arrested for just being so ugly. It's a crime in itself. Tell me about the Law and Order party. Sorry, can't help you there. All right, then. I don't have anything to say to you anymore. Thank you. Bye-bye. Right, where did we say that we wanted to go to? We could go see Sandra. Or we could go to... I have two choices. We could go and see Sandra, or we could go and see Sonny Fletcher, or J. St. Gideon. But I feel like J. St. Gideon is going to be another one that I have to kind of fight. You guys want me to see Sonny? You don't want me to go see Sandra? Sandra's the affair, though. I want to find out about the affair. But Sonny's dead, you think? I think Sonny might have been in Tex Murphy Tesla Effect, though. Yeah, illicit affairs. I'm gonna go to the illicit affair. There's no point me pretending that I want to go anywhere else. Who is it? Sandra Larson. 4, 5. Is this a spoiler? I think you. Sorry. Let's go. See, I want to go see Sandra, and then I kind of want to go see Dolores. I'll like stir the pot a bit. I want to go stir the pot. I want to be like, so, your boyfriend was having an affair. Where's Sandra? Visited Sandra Larson. Do I watch many soap operas? I don't. I did get into K-dramas for a while, but I haven't watched any recently. You know what? I should really watch another one. I watched Enterprise last night. I watched Enterprise. I watched the episode with the people that came inside the other people. You know the oh, what are they called? The soupy the people they're like soup. No. They're like oh god, there's the word that they live. They are non-corporeal beings. The soup. No. Changelings. They are like soup though, right? What do you think changeling soup tastes like? Forbidden soup. The wormhole aliens. Yeah, they were non-corporeal beings, so they were yeah. That's the one, Chad. That's the one. I loved how they just murdered the entire population of those aliens, like just committed mass murder rather than asking the aliens if they needed help fixing their ship, which is what Captain Picard would have done. Captain Picard would have been like, right, I understand that you guys are having trouble and you're trying to kill all of us to save yourselves. How can I help you go away? Can I fix your ship for you? And then there would have been a nice resolution. Everybody would have been good. Everyone would have been, you know, in the right. Whereas Captain Archer's like, no, just fire boat and torpedoes at them. Malcolm, fire the fucking torpedoes! Kill the aliens! Hey, Wesley. I also, God, I know, we'll go in and see this lady in a second. But I also thought it was hilarious that Captain Archer was like, these aliens are evil. How often are there aliens just wanting to get to know people? Oh, they're just explorers? I don't believe them. And then when Captain Archer's mad that other people are bullying him, he's like, why does no one realize we're just on a mission of exploration? We're totally peaceful. Why does no one let us just have a look around their homes? Captain Archer murdered the entire population of some non-corporeal beings. Yeah. In the episode of Star Trek I watched last night. Right, Sandra Larson. Oh, hello, Sandra. I find Sandra Larson at a local pub. She is an extremely attractive woman in her late 20s. I can see why Linsky started to date her. Oh, you can't see the woman. Sorry. Sorry, lads. There you go. There she is. Why do they always swap sides of the screens? Fine. Now you guys can't see yourselves, but that's a bit smaller. A bit too pixely for your tastes. Right, Sandra. What do you know about murder? Sorry, I can't help you there. Okay. Yeah, about suicide. No, can't help me there. Carl Linsky, your boyfriend. Carl and Carol and I started dating about 2 months ago. I was heartbroken when I heard about his death. Sandra, it's kind of impolite to show someone your back while you're talking to them. I'm just, you know, putting that out there. Right. They dated 2 months ago. Where is Sandra? Sandra. Dawn, Dolores. Sandra. There she is. General. Okay. Started dating 2 months ago. Half an hour, everyone talks about their feelings and the conflict becomes an altercation and break. Oh my god, yeah. Every Voyager episode. No, my favorite Voyager episode is where Captain Janeway is the only one left on Voyager. And she's trying to fix the ship by herself. My absolute favorite episodes. Heartbroken about his death. Do you know Sylvia Linsky? I like Sylvia. She's a nice kid. Can be a little wild though. So you've already met his daughter. That's interesting. Okay. Dad's girlfriend affair. Sandra Lawson. Seem to have met. Sandra likes her. That's interesting. Sylvia never told us about her. Dolores, what do you think of your boyfriend's fiance? Dolores was Carl Linsky's girlfriend, but he had grown tired of her. Carl started dating me and said he was going to call their engagement off. Oh, how interesting. Yeah, we did find a note note found at Carl's home about breaking off relationship. Claims nothing to do with Sandra. Sandra says that Carl was tired of Dolores and was going to call engagement off. Okay. Carl was worried about telling her because she has quite the temper. Ooh. So the suggestion is the little, like, you know, oh, maybe Dolores killed. Was concerned about telling her due to her temper. But obviously we're going to find out that she didn't kill him, but I think it is worth noting down. General has a temper. Carl was afraid of her. I think that's fair enough to put. Right. Carry on. Steve Clements. Tell me anything about Steve? Robert? Not. Nope. J. Saint. Gideon. Woo! Irem! Thank you very much. You very much for 2 months. Thank you very, very much. I hope you're having a lovely Monday, Tuesday. I hope you did have a lovely Monday. I hope you're having a lovely Tuesday now. Thank you very much. He was president of Gideon Enterprises one time. I've heard him tell Shimming he'd get even with him someday. How do you know? Okay. According to Sandra, Larson said he would even if Frank. I know I've written that on the wrong person. Hey, Sect, give one in. You're just in time for the sordid affair. Oopsie daisy. Right. Gideon. Job relationships, right. J. Okay, cool. So he probably didn't like that Frank took over. Maybe seems like he didn't like that Frank took over his company. Frank took over. Yes, the victim's secret lover. But possibly, so it seems like the victim's daughter knew he was dating her. So I'm not sure how secret it actually was. He's the head of Gideon, saying, Gideon Enterprises is an arrogant son of a bitch I heard once stuck a live bunny in the paper shredder. Alright. Once stuck a live bunny in the paper shredder. Alrighty then. Relationships? Frank Shimming? Doesn't like him. Doesn't sound like a very nice man. Doesn't like him. She seems to know a lot about these companies for somebody who hasn't kind of worked there, which is interesting. Like, why does she know so much about Peter and J. St. Gideon? I think it is maybe worth writing down that it's weird. Yeah. Maybe Carl shared it with her? Maybe, or maybe she's got insider knowledge. Gideon. And... Okay. So next question. Steve Clements we've asked about. Peter we've asked about. Bash. I don't think she's going to know anything about Bash, but always worth asking. Stagger, Blaze Wiener, we've already... No point. Ask you about yourself. Sandra Larson. I'm doing fine now, but Carl's death is still a shock. It does seem like she liked him, just from what she's telling me, but... What do you think of me? I'll help you any way I can. I'm happy to answer any questions. got 2 Sandra Larsons in my... I got 2 Sandra Larsons. Hang on, while I just fix this then. Carl Linsky, girlfriend of, sending secret notes. She does seem to know about Sandra. Yeah, editing the document. I was wondering why I could see Sandra Larson twice. Okay, cool. Right, Blaze Wiener, Sonny Fletcher, John Klaus. John Klaus, Maurice. No, there's no point asking about these 2. Cal Davis. Nope. Aaron Sternwood. Do you know about this really ugly guy, Aaron Sternwood? Imagine if she's like, oh, I don't know much about him other than he's ugly. No, okay. Smiley Monroe. I heard about that guy. Yeah, everyone says he's so ugly. I was about the, I actually don't know anything about it. The ape wouldn't it? No. MTC Corp. Oh, it's supposed to be a management training center for employees of Gideon. I suspect that there's more to it than that. Alright. They've hired a number of top scientists. I don't know what they've been doing, but I'm sure they're not management consultants. Sandra. Hired a number of top scientists. But okay, so she doesn't know as much as I kind of expected her to do, I guess. Oh, that was MTC Corp. Okay. Question. Gideon, I guess. Yeah, sounds like Carl did know something. Can't help you there. Overlord. I'm afraid I've never heard that term before. Oh, she's the first person that has been like, ooh. She's the first person that has actually responded. Sandra knows. Password. Nexus. Can't help you there. Law. I've seen those arrogant thugs around the office. They're involved with Project MTC, that's for sure. That is, okay, important. Working. Have a good lunch, Wesley. Working with MTC Corp. Seen around the office as well is important. And it seems like Sandra isn't a big fan of them. Doesn't like and order. Okay. Right, I think we can probably leave. I kind of want to go see Dolores though now and stir the pot. Is that? I guess it doesn't matter if we waste time. Who cares, right? We can save. Go to Dolores' home, which is NC4920. Yeah, love wasting time. But Texas, well, he's already been paid, actually. I suppose he's not being paid by the hour. If he was on an hourly pay, then wasting time would be alright. Right. We are going to see Dolores then. Visited Sandra Larson. She did tell us bits and pieces, but I don't feel like it's anything that we need to write down. Dolores. Like nothing we need to write down here. We spoke to her about Dolores. I guess we found out that Carl was going to break up with Laura. But we've got to save the world, Harmer. We've got to save the world. Project Overlord, they're going to put chips in our brains. The pigeons are going to be watching us. The pigeons are government agents, and they're going to be putting chips in our brains to control us. Then the government satellites, they're going to watch us. Chips of fish in our brain. We're all gonna have to wear tinfoil hats so they can't read our brainwaves with their 5Gs. Right, Dolores, hello. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Dolores. Shall I start from the beginning? I guess I'll ask you about Carl. I've already asked her, but, you know. Did I spell his name wrong? Carl was my fiance. Quite upset lately. He was worried about a project he was working on, but wouldn't talk about it in specifics. Carl lived. Okay. We've already got this information. I didn't know whether she'd have something new. Say... Oh, I wonder if she'll know about any surgery. No. Okay. I guess I will ask you about Sandra Larson. She's a no-good tramp who tried to steal Carl from me. Sandra Larson. No good tramp who tried to steal. Okay. On Sandra a tramp. Anything else? That's what you had to say? So we've asked about Sylvia. Have we asked you about John Richards already? Can't help you there. I might just ask about Sylvia again. Sylvia and I never got along well. When her father died, she was quite upset. Even more upset when she talked to Peter Dole, the insurance agent. It seems that the insurance company will pay out her $1 million because of her father's death was declared a suicide. Okay. Did I ask you about yourself? Might have done. I guess I'm just lucky to be beautiful. But don't try anything with me now because I'm too upset. Come back in a week or so. I don't know if I've asked you about Steve Clements. Officer Clements asked me some question about Carl's death. I'm afraid I couldn't help him much. Okay. Robert Knott. Can't help you there. J. St. Gideon. Nope. Frank. Can't help you there. Peter Dole. We've already asked about Peter Dole. Blaze Wiener. Sonny Fletcher, I guess you might know about. Nope. John Klaus. Carl and John Klaus were partners once. Maybe she knows about them. She does. No, because she didn't know Cal Davis. I'll ask her about Cal Davis and see whether she said anything. But the ape was Cal Davis. Carl Minsky. Were partners. She was dating John? Oh my god, it gets deeper. Ex-girlfriend. But when I met Carl, I fell head over heels in love with the little cutie. When I told John, he flew into a rage and vowed to never work with Carl. Carl ran off with Dolores. John, ex-girlfriend. Oh my god. Vowed never to work with Carl again. I see him from time to time. I see him from time to time. Lately, he's been acting very strange. He believes he's in danger and he's hiding out in Reno, Nevada right now. You don't tell it, people. Oh, he's really afraid that he's gonna die. So here's where he's hiding. If anyone wants to know where the... acting strange. Yeah. I've got a trustworthy face. Danger. Okay. In hiding. Right, let's pop his name down, and we probably want to write this down under Carl as well. I would like to put down his John Klaus. We'll head to John next. John Klaus. He is 7012. Do I have any other questions to ask you? John, David, maybe Cal Davis. Got anything to say? No, can't help me with that. Aaron Sternwood, he's really ugly. Do you know about him? No, okay. Smiley Monroe, maybe. No. And then I don't think I've got anything specific to ask her about. Yeah, okay. Let's go then. Let's go to see John. Visited Dolores. We'll update this while we're driving. Relationships. Low life. There we go. 7012. Okay. Let's go surprise John. Bring the party to him. Off we go. Okay, visited Dolores. Told us about a fair. Sandra told us Carl ran off with her when she was dating John Klaus, and we're gonna visited. Do we reckon John's gonna be dead when we get there? John Klaus home. Well, I guess this is like hide. This is hideaway. Cha. Get out. And then I want to. We're driving. Just organizing my notes. I guess she kind of caused the pair to split, I guess. She did a Yoko. Which is a reference I'm surprised they didn't make. Woof woof! I need to pee, mother! Alright. Still need to get into the monkey. Right, so we're gonna go to John Klaus's hideout, and then where else we've got left? We've got Sunny Fletcher, and we've got Gideon Enterprises. Not Gideon Enterprises. Jason Gideon's home. There it is. Oh, we're here. Auntie Bo, welcome in. Hello, good morning. Thank you very much for the follow. Very much. Welcome in. I arrive at Reno at a small office complex. The building is fairly new, being designed in the post-nuclear period. As I walk in, I see a gray-haired man about 50 sitting at a large table. Professor Klaus? The man looks up with a shocked look. How did you find me? He says. It's my business finding people. I give him my credentials and background on the Linsky case. I thought he was supposed to be grey-haired. This man doesn't have grey hair. I love this kind of game. Have you played the Tex Murphy games before? Very good. All right, I guess I have lots of questions to ask you. Let's just open up with Carl Linsky. Carl and I used to work together, but we had a falling out over Miss Lightbody. She was my chick, and he took her away. He's been trying to get in touch with me, but I wouldn't return his calls. I was very sorry to hear about his death. Okay. So you wouldn't hear... I'm trying to get in touch. Had been trying to get in touch. Okay, you're sorry to hear about his death. Are you though? Okay. Tell me about... He does seem very cooperative. He seems very unafraid as well. Sorry, this is too big now. I guess we'll just ask about Dolores, because I'm kind of... Dolores, what can I say other than she's a babe? The chick can really move on the dance floor. Worth writing down that she's a good dancer, do you think? Okay. Might be important. Little Sylvia, she's Carl's daughter. I imagine she's grown up by now. Sandra Lawson. Can't help you there. Steve. Clements. Robert. Not. Nope. J. Saint Gideon. Can't help you there. Frank Shimming. Oh, Shimming is the president of Gideon Enterprises since I work alone. He's a lone wolf. A woo. I don't have much contact with those company people, but I've heard a lot of people are afraid of him. Okay. We're a detective. We're Tex Murphy. PI, private detective. A private investigator. The guy we're talking to is a scientist who is in hiding. He's gotten involved in a project that seems to be about mind control chips, and now he's in hiding because he's worried because his colleagues have started dying. What is he doing with his eyebrow? Only that part of his face moves. Bash Dagger, Peter Dole. I doubt you're gonna know Peter Dole. Okay. Bash Dagger, Blaze Wiener, Sunny. Maybe it's Fletcher. Nope. John Klaus. Oh, it's you. That your name is John Klaus. I'm a neuroscientist. Okay. Neuroscientist. And I feel like my life is in danger because of my work with an MTC. Life is in danger because... Okay, MTC. Do you want to tell me about your work? Keeper. Cow. Oh, I wonder what he thinks about me. Tex Murphy. Someone's mind controlling his eyebrows? I'll happily help you any way I can. I'm happy to answer your questions. Okay. Fine. Aaron Sternwood. Nope. Alrighty then. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. MTC Corp. I was hired by MTC, which is Management Training Center for Gideon Enterprises, but they put me to work on the project called Overlord. I soon discovered that my work has nothing to do with management training. Gideon Enterprises is the parent company of MTC, but I'm not sure of the true relationship. I was told that Overlord was a project designed to enhance an executive's mental capacity and performance. A project designed to enhance an executive. So they thought that it was going to be for like business people, so they can make bigger business deal and be big business boys with their big business mental capacity. Yeah, you get to be super boss. They were trying to make Boss Baby real. But as the project progressed, I grew suspicious. When I started asking questions, I was threatened. When John asking questions, he was threatened. Okay. I figured it was time to go underground for a while. Okay, is that all you had to say about that? Right, pass card. Oh my god, he gave me a pass card. Right. Gave green. This is the first person that has ever responded to pass card. Pass card. Wonderful. And he also told about. Oh, is he the second person? Project Overlord. Yeah, he's like, oh, here you go. Here's my pass card. I suppose he wants us to blow this case wide open before he gets murdered, presumably. Nexus. I was given a Nexus terminal, a pass card, and a password by MTC to access an Overlord. This allowed me to access a central computer. Allows access to these. Oh, yeah, the ugly guy. Yeah, I remember. Told us about the ape card. You're right. Have you told me about your password, then? My password is porn. Of course it is. Okay. And then ask you about law and order. I don't like them, but what can be done? They have as much right to express their opinion as anybody. John. Yeah, only accepts chess-related passwords and dragon as well. I guess. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, I guess we'll ask him about insurance. I doubt he's gonna. No, I didn't think so. Right. Bye-bye. Small scope with his eyebrows. Where should we go next? Maybe we could go back to putting. Could use the pass card, but I don't think we've got the. We haven't found the green terminal because his pass card is the green one. We only know where the blue one is. The blue one is in the monkey enclosure. Oh, a chess puzzle would be pretty cool. So I guess we probably want to have a look at who we haven't visited. So we've got Sonny Fletcher and we've got Jason Gideon, the two people that we haven't visited. It might be interesting. I mean, kind of either are interesting. I don't mind. Jason Gideon might be interesting because we've literally just spoken about the Gideon Company. I'm trying to think about maybe, like, I'm trying to meta think about maybe where the game would like to send us. I think the game would probably like us to go see Jason Gideon just because we've just spoken to one of his employees. Whether or not that's exactly who I'd like to go and see, I think that might be the right person. Let's go see him first then. It's quite a long drive. Hey Dip, good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. It's a bit of a long drive. So we'll go see Jason Gideon at home. Maybe we can go punch them. My suspicions are we're gonna have to bribe them. Because you don't want to punch one of your colleagues, do you? I mean, all right, some of you guys might want to punch one of your colleagues, but I feel like if you're working as a private detective or a private investigator, you're probably not going to want to punch. You know, it's like the word will get around that you're a real punchy guy. Depends on the day. Yeah, like, people are going to be like, you know, first thing, people are like, oh, yeah, guy's really ugly. Next, it's going to be, God, don't want to talk to Tex Murphy. He's really punchy, right? Including on, not including the office shitter. Fuck. Introduce himself. I guess we could punch him and see. Oh. Are we landing? I think we're landing. The office shitter is a hero. Has there been any more incidents? Or are we like, are we in a post-office shitter world now? We had Wednesday punchies where we'd slug each other in the shoulder randomly. I'm wondering if, I mean, Tex definitely comes down in, what is it? Tesla effect. Said it was good for team building. I guess it's better than a pizza party. Punchy LaRue. Thinking about playing a Nancy Drew game soon. Maybe after. We're definitely post-office shitter, sadly. Oh, yeah, they were one of the laid-off people, was accurate. I like how they got away with it, though. Like, they committed the crime and they got away with it. Ooh, it is a nice house. Gideon's home is a 30-room mansion in Beverly Hills. The place is lavishly furnished with a living room big enough for a swimming pool. I'm ushered through to the den. Mr. Gideon is intently studying his chessboard. He seems oblivious to me. Either that, or he's asleep. The guy's old, and I mean ancient. He must be a big wheel, because there's a picture on the wall of him receiving an award from President Michael J. Fox. What? Michael J. Fox from Back to the Future? I give him some background information on the Linsky case, and it seems to pique his curiosity. End of year processing, working 60-hour weeks. Oh no, you're getting a pizza party? No. No, how many of you you have to share that pizza with? That's wacky. Oh, he's got chess. Yeah, he's the chess guy. Right, I guess we're gonna be let's just quiz him, I guess. Hello. Tell me about Tex Murphy first. Let's open up with me. What do you think of me? I'll happily answer any of your questions. Oh, I was hoping he would compliment me. Can I punch him? No, you don't punch a rich man in his own home. You punch him outside. Like 15. I suppose it's not too bad, but like... They're giving you overtime, right? For the overtime. Right? He's trying to remember his password. He's like, is it this one? I don't recall the name. But if he wanted to talk with me, that would have been impossible. I've been away the past few weeks. Way. You play Scopa with him. I don't know, a bit triple triad, maybe? Don't get up for time. You do get a pizza party! What kind of pizza will they be giving you? Silver Lining. Silver Lining, is it good? Is it expensive pizza? Right. Been away for the past few weeks, and we can me notepad up. Don't want to cover his beautiful face up too much. It is expensive. Oh, it's a piece of shit. Well, I guess at least you know that they're spending their money on shitty pizza. That makes you feel any better. Sandra Larson. I guess we'll just ask him. So he also, interestingly, did seem curious when I started talking about Carl. But we will just go down the list. Sylvia. Okay, can't help me there. Dolores Lightbody. Sandra Larson. John Richards. Nope. Steve Clements. Robert. Not. A large 2-topping pizzas here is like $40. I suppose that's that. Oh, that's so expensive. How big is a large? Robert Knott is quite influential in this city. He controls much of the commerce because of his position in the Law and Order Party. As near as I can tell, he's law-abiding citizen. Alright. Because pizza's expensive, like a takeaway pizza in the UK is pretty expensive as well. Oh, Papa John's. Get a pizza straight from the Papa. Really huge pizza. 16 inches. Like that big? Didn't tell us about his position. No, he didn't. And I think it's interesting that he thinks he is law-abiding. Okay. Controls much of the commerce. $10 or maybe $15. That's pretty. Is it tasty pizza as well in Argentina? Controls much of the commerce. Okay. Ah, let's ask you about yourself. Delicious. I like a nice wood-fired pizza. Pizza gives me the shits though, but if I was like... I feel I've been quite successful in life. Before I was in the business world, I was the head of the British intelligence. Okay. Prior head of British. Pip, pip, cheerio, governor. After that, I founded Gideon and developed new ways of helping the government. Shimming sees that Gideon is just a business. I looked at the company as an institution, protecting our way of life. Right. Thinks he's protecting our way of life. So it seems like he hasn't quite given up his position as someone who like protects the people, and he thinks he's protecting the people through his company. Let's ask him about Frank Shimming. Shimming forced me out of my own company. He's ruthless and totally unethical. He'll pay for that someday. We've got that written down already. Peter Dole. A random insurance agent I'm sure you've got nothing to say about. I didn't think you would. Bash Daggett. Nope. Sonny Fletcher. Nope. John Klaus. Can't help you there. Cal Davis. He was one of your employees. So he can't help you there. Aaron Sternwood. Smiley Monroe. And then we have the MTC Corp. I set up the MTC to help improve the management skills of my executives. Shimming never liked the idea, which is why I'm surprised it still exists. So he wanted to... Okay. Gideon created this. Oh, did I mistype Monroe? I'll retype it then. Company to improve the management skills of his executives, which is exactly what John Klaus said that they were doing, which is why they probably got the mind control chips. Because what better way to control an executive than mind control them, right? Shimming didn't like it. And so Gideon is surprised. So if he's surprised it still exists, it maybe seems like he didn't have anything to do with it. I've heard there's something unusual going on at MTC. If there is, I'm sure Shimming is behind it. That man is dangerous. Hey, Zessa. Good morning. What's his name? Chester Monroe? Smiley Monroe. Smiley Monroe. Smiley Monroe. Monroe. Ah, okay. Question. Gideon Enterprises. I founded Gideon in 1997 and nurtured it for over 30 years. It was stolen out from under me by Frank Shimming. Overlord? Overlord? I'm sure I've never heard that name before. Okay. Sounds like he's fucking lying. Alright. Pass card. Oh, I've never heard of that before. Password. Nexus. Can't help you there. And the Law and Order Party. I believe they're a fine organization and have done a lot of good for the city. They have their problems, but they're working to protect. Alright. Alright, Gideon. There we go. Loves the Law and Order Party. Believes. Good. Working to protect the moral fabric of society. The moral fabric of society. Thank you. Ask you about his head. Hey, tell me about insurance. Okay. Cool. Right, let's leave. He's the only person that said he likes the Law and Order Party as well. Where are we gonna go now? Let's go to Sunny Fletcher, the only person we haven't visited yet. 5170. It's quite close as well. Autopilot engaged. Just Gideon. About company. Past as British intelligence. Why are you revolting? Is it against the Law and Order Party? I can understand that. I can understand the revolt for that. Loves Law and Order. And now we are visiting Sunny Fletcher. Spending my points. Good morning, Orbital. Good morning. Oh yeah, she's very cozy today, Greg. Just looking for what I just wrote about Gideon. I wanted to write that under Law and Order as well. There we go. The address for Sunny Fletcher is a rundown hotel that has been converted into apartments. I step into the small, seedy lobby and find the stairs. The stairwell is dark with garbage and old newspapers strewn everywhere. I find the apartment 307 and knock on the door. Fletcher answers with the disposition of an untipped waiter. I tell him I'm working for Sylvia Linsky and he tells me to come inside. The room is cramped and confining. The furniture is cheap and the upholstery is threadbare. A portable black and white TV is on a small table, blaring the sound of lifestyles of the incredibly rich, lucky, healthy, and famous. Hello. Right. I guess we'll just open up with Carl Linsky. No way, I got nothing to say. Oh, you're going to be really difficult. What if I punch you? What if I punch you? No time for diplomacy. I threaten to bash and crack heads if I don't get the right information. I got punched? A guy throws a haymaker and before I can block his punch, a fist the size of a ham hock slams into the side of my head. When I finally regain consciousness, my head is ringing like a 5-alarm fire. Oh shit. Did I ruin it? You're not gonna let me in now. If I pay you? I'm surprised he let me back into his house, to be honest. Okay, what if I bribe you? What's my offer? I fucking knew it. How much do you think? Like 100? Considering he's just punched me, he could probably ask me for a little bit more money. Like 200? You'll have to do better than that. 300? 400. 50. 500? $1 million. I'll tell you what I know. Linsky, I suppose it makes sense because he is a PI, so of course he'd want to be paid for his info, right? Yeah, got my notepad again. Okay, hired me to check out the corporation called MTC. He had been hired to research an increasing a person's mental abilities. Okay. Let me write this under Carl. Carl. Okay. To check out. What's his job? Hired to do research into increasing a person mental. My dog just farted. As the work progressed, however, he realized they had different intentions. When I started my investigation into MTC, I received threats on my life and was even shot at a few times. I tried to warn the professor, but I think I was too late. I think they iced him, but I have no idea how they did it. If you want more information on MTC, check with Wanda Peck. Wanda Peck. Look, he's tired, lads. He's had threats on his life. Don't bully him for his eye bags. Wanda Peck. Wanda Peck. Do we have a, like, any address for Wanda Peck? No way, I've got nothing to say. Do I have to pay you? I have to pay. Because I'm not going to punch him. He's already punched me once. $100. $200. Did he just put his finger up at me? He does! Look at that! He does this! Look. Watch his hand. How fucking rude. Can we have him as an alert? Greg, are you in chat? Can we have that man who puts his finger up as an alert, please? I don't know what I want him as an alert for, but I'd like him to pop up on screen and put his middle finger up. Thank you, Greg. How much did I offer him? 200, so I'll offer him 300. Wow, thanks, buddy. I'll tell you what I know. You'll find her, oh, there we go, at the San Francisco Chronicle. Just work. San. NC 44621. Yeah. Thanks for subbing. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, or like a follow alert or something. Just put their middle finger up. People would love that, right? Tell me about... Guess I'm gonna have to keep going down. Dolores Light Body. Got nothing to say. I don't want to pay you. Do I have to pay him for everything? Hey, Darren. Have a lovely look. Yeah, exactly, SJ. Maybe if I bribe him for like $10. I don't want to pay you for your information on Dolores. I don't have enough money to like keep paying for information on everybody. Hey, Hermu, good morning. Good morning. Do I pay him or do I come back to him? Like, should we leave, follow our lead on Wanda, and then come back? Nah, he hit me first, so. Yeah, like come back if we get stuck. If we've got to a point where we... Because I really don't want to pay him. Can I check the walkthrough? Would you guys be mad if I check the walkthrough? Because I don't want to spend loads of money. Tex has only got 10,000. He hasn't got enough money. Would you be upset, Sect? How about if I look at the walkthrough and don't tell you that I've looked? How's that? I'll just like, you know, I won't tell you. I'll just leave. You know? Fucking megaphone. Just gonna. I'm just looking over here for just a moment. I find where we are. think we're just gonna leave. We're just gonna leave, you know, for no
We're
reason.
already mad at the rest of the world. What difference is a little more undirected anger going to make?
Pixels. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning. Punch him and then leave, but he punches me. I'm the one that ends up getting punched. Alright, where's Wanda's number? 4621. Let's go. Talks about Wanda. What else did we learn from him? We found out that he was investigating for Carl. Whoop, 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 whoop. Honestly, it was nice of them not to softlock me and kill me, to be honest. I thought that punch was going to be a game over. Dies for you. You take it easy for today. Take it easy, relax it, relax. So who's Wanda? I think she works for the San Francisco Chronicle. So is probably a reporter? Probably a reporter. Right, let's see. Go to Wanda. It's nice to have visited everyone. At least once. I am slightly concerned that we didn't pay for all of Sonny Fletcher's information, but if we do need to come back, we can. Yeah, we'll punish the journalist if we need to. But then again, I don't know whether it's right to punch someone while they're at work. Because surely the work probably has security, right? We got to be a bit tactical with who and when we're punching people. I also want to call up Vanessa after we've landed. We can't phone call and drive. Just punch the security. Are you considering we got taken down by an old man just five seconds ago? That's true. We'll call Vanessa. Right.
What's up, Tex?
Hi, Vanessa. Wanda Peck.
I'll get back to you.
Oh, nice. Okay. Wanda Peck. I don't think I've got anyone else to ask you about, actually. So that'll be it. Thank you. Oh, she'll get back to me later? All right. I was kind of hoping I could get the information before we spoke to her. Inside the San Francisco Chronicle building, I look for Wanda Peck, but I've always thought Wanda was a good-looking... Wait. Sorry, why are we started talking about her appearance? It's always just fucking so out of pocket. Inside San Francisco Chronicle building, I look for Wanda Peck. I've always thought Wanda was good-looking in a way. Far away. But I like Wanda. She's a good source of information. And she knows how the city is run. I wonder. I'm sorry. Tex is a fucking dickhead. Right. Let's ask you about Carl. He was a professor at San Francisco University, killed himself last week. Okay, that's stuff we already know. Dolores, light body. Sorry, can't help you there. Sylvia Linsky. Help me with Sandra. John Richards. He's so dull he can't even entertain a doubt. Steve Clements. He thinks he's a broad-minded, or he's broad-minded on the issues, but he's really just thick-headed. Okay. Robert, no, he's the head of the Law and Order Party. He's quite the mystery man. He controls much of the action in the city, but he's hard to find. I don't think he's looking for publicity or notoriety. He wants to control things without actually appearing to do so. Right. I guess that's worth. Not looking for notoriety. He lost the presidency of his company, Gideon Enterprises, to Frank Shimming. He's an old geezer at about 80. Put his age down. That's probably not even retirement age in 2033, so can't be that old. You'll find him in Beverly Hills. We've already found him. Thank you, though. Frank Shimming. He's the head of Gideon Enterprises and an arrogant son of a bitch. I heard he's one of once stuck a live bunny in the paper shredder. Okay. Judy Garland. Okay, what's Judy Garland been in that I would know? Because I know her name, but I don't know who that I don't know who, I can't imagine her in my mind. Peter Doll, right? Crash Daggett. Sonny Fletcher. Oh, Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. Okay. Yeah. I don't think I've watched the old version of the Wizard of Oz, but I've seen it. Sonny, he was here a while ago asking me to check a number of things, then he disappeared. Asking Wanda to check. Question. John Klaus. Can't help you there. Maurice Gribble. This is Mean Streets. Mean Streets. First Tex Murphy. Jeffrey? Oh, I hesitated then. Yeah, Mean Streets, the first one. The OG. David Pope. Cal Davis. Can't help you there. Aaron Sternwood. It's really good. I'm really enjoying it. I'd recommend playing it. It's so like you have to keep so many notes and it's so in depth. And I seem to be actually keeping like relatively, I feel like I'm on the pulse of the game, which usually I'm not. You know, I'm not necessarily I get distracted sometimes in games, so. Right, tell me about yourself, Wanda. I'm the woman for you, if you'd ever ask me. Okay. The woman for us. I think you're a pain, but I answer your questions anyway. Oh, I thought she was going to tell me I was attractive. That's a shame. Yeah. We've played Tesla Effect, but we haven't played any of the other ones. I might do the rest of them. Obviously not like straight after one another, but... Right, we've fast. Wonder about that. I wonder. MTC really stands for management through control. Oh, that's interesting. Management through control. The Management Training Center is just a front for the project called Overlord. The front for project. I love the FMV Tex Murphy games too. Yeah, I love like FMV games. The jankier and the like the more corny the better, right? Thought Overlord was super secret of the city knows about it. They do. But then again, I suppose Wanda is a journalist, so I suppose it's like, oh, she should know about it. Like, she should be one of the people that does know about it, but... Alright, what else you got? MTC Corp, and then we have Gideon Enterprises. Gideon is an electronics firm that's the parent company of MTC Corp. Okay. We know it's the next... I don't think we knew it was... We knew it was a company involved with electronic surveillance equipment. But I don't think we knew it was an electronics firm. Yes. I got Under a Killing Moon when it came out and loved it. Is Under a Killing Moon is it the second one or the third one? I've been looking at the big boxes for them, and I've been like, ooh. Ooh. I haven't yet bought any, like, big box games. But I've been tempted by a couple of them. Like, the Laura Bow big box comes with a sheet of red plastic, kind of like, 3D glasses, and you use it to look on a piece of paper to see whose fingerprints are whose, as the copy protection of the game. I love that. I wish they did that. Like, I wish they still put effort into game boxes. Like, I miss when, like, even like DS games and PlayStation 3 games would come with crap in the box. Like bits of paper and stuff slotted into the box. I remember my copy of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix came with like a Marauders map in with it, and that was like the best fucking thing. I don't know whether you could actually necessarily use it to go around the school in the game, but like the best. I thought it was so cool. I miss manuals. Manuals and stuff that you could flick through to find like fun facts about the games, and yeah, collector's editions. It's such a shame. Like, I'm always disappointed when I open a Switch game and they've got their little hookies, but there's fuck all in them. It's always a disappointment when there's nothing in them. I don't remember the last game I got that came with anything like tucked into them. It's just empty. She's being very brave. She keeps going outside. What a brave lady. So no action yet. But she hasn't pooped yet, but she's not committed to pooping inside, which I think is pretty it's pretty positive. Yeah, happy if it contains a cartridge and not Dalico. That's so true. Yeah, I miss... Yeah. Sierra had a copy protection. Yeah. Had to look up a word on a specific page in the manual. I guess it kind of doesn't... Like, because nowadays you could just look up the copy protection because people would write about it online. But it'd be so cool. Used to be great. I remember having the Sesame Street big box games as a kid. I loved those fucking Sesame Street games. Like, I swear half the, like, my parents had them put away, and I would ask them, I'd be like, Mom, Dad, can I play the really cool Sesame Street big box games, please? Can I have the big boxes out? I think half the allure of them were the fact that they were in big boxes. Hey, Nimble, good morning. Right, what were we asking this lady? Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, what happened? I don't know. I shouldn't imagine that my parents threw them away. I shouldn't imagine that they threw them away. But I haven't seen them. I suspect it's something we'll find when they are. I suspect it's something we'd find when we looked through a house, essentially, because they might have put them away in a cupboard or something that now has too much stuff in front of it to get to, or like put it in a box somewhere and it's no longer like accessible or easy to find. Maybe when I next visit them, I'll see if I can peep it. I might have, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, let's Overlord. I read that as licking Switch cartridges, and I was like, you know, whatever you want to do with your games. Most people didn't think to save the cardboard box. Oh, I regret not saving my boxes of my Game Boy Advance games and my DS games. I got rid of all of my DS boxes because I was like, they're so big, I don't want those. And I just, you know, Overlord, yeah, Larry Hammond wanted to do some research on that. Oh, it's Larry. I don't think we've heard of Larry before. I'm surprised I'm not having to bribe this lady as well. You think she'd want to be paid? Right, opening Larry. Larry Hammond. Or is it just for collector's editions boxes? I saved my anime figure boxes as well. It was leaking. God, amazing. Right, wanted to do research. On Overlord. Okay. And then okay. The Overlord project was developed 50 years ago in England. Okay, this is the most concrete information we've had so far about Project Overlord. Project was developed 50 years ago. In England. Scientists began to work on a mental ability booster. Scientists worked on a mental ability booster. So you know that ape might have a higher mental ability than a normal ape would. The experiment involved increasing a person's mental capacity by connecting his brain directly to a computer. Okay. Several scientists tried the experiment themselves, and at first it worked. Oh my goodness, we've got a lot to write. And at first it worked by stimulating untapped. Oh, we saying, is it the thing, you know, we only use 10% of our brain. Areas of the mind. They increased their, they were high IQ individuals. IQs by 15 to 25%. But they also found they were extremely susceptible to suggestion. I wish they'd write this down for me so I didn't have to write it down. They were extremely susceptible. Commands given. Yeah, they made themselves more STEM-minded, but also made themselves more mind-controlled. Commands given through the computer would be followed. I love that it was made in England because, you know, English people are always the villains in, like, in movies. And, yeah, it's funny. Hey, Doomsday, it's going well. We've just made a bit of a breakthrough, really. I feel like we've been doing a bit of a run around. We've followed some leads for some sordid affairs, and we've just made a breakthrough that this lady is just kind of telling us everything that we needed at work, needed to do. Without question. The experimentation became more and more radical. Radical, dude. Many of the scientists developed severe cases of psychosis. Okay. Some committed suicide. Well, suicide. And others died under mysterious circumstances. Circumstances. Lovely. Right, I did see that I made some typos, but it's fine. No one's going to read these notes other than me, I suppose. Okay, lovely. Thank you. That was great. That was a great amount of information. Lovely. I suppose, is that it? Or do we have to ask you about Larry? I guess I'll ask you about Larry, but I'll come back to Larry in a second. Pass card, I guess. Password. Nexus. Law and order. Information on these boys is going to cost you. I'm taking a big risk by saying anything bad about them. All right, I'll pay you. We won't punch her. What's my offer? Oh, she looks excited. Gonna cost us 300. What? Guys are so quick to rustle tussle. More than 400? 500? 600? 650? 700? What's for dinner for me? You know what? I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. We have gammon, egg, chips, and peas. Very British, lasses. Yeah, having my dad round. That's his favourite. That's his favourite. Piece of gammon, 2 eggs, chips. And he usually forgoes the peas, but sometimes he'll have the peas as well. $1 million. 800. Wow, thanks, buddy. I'll tell you what you need to know. They're a pretty bunch of fascists. They're pretty, though. Weird thing to add. They started out as a small band of troublemakers 5 years ago. Okay. Started out as a small band of troublemakers 5 years ago. Cultivated a steady following since. A year ago, Robert Knott became the president. Okay. Became president 1 year ago. Okay. Cultivated a following. and now the party is focusing of their rage against the mutants. Sorry, what? There are There'll always be mutants in this world? Okay, focusing. Rage against the mutants. I love how this just... Since when were there mutants? When a murder or robbery is committed, it's immediately blamed on the mutants. When a murder or a robbery... The scariest part is that they're becoming more powerful, becoming a powerful political force. They've got friends in the legislature. Legislature, mayor's office. And police force. Yeah, maybe Tessera Effect did have some mutants. You need to talk to Larry Hammond. We already spoken to Larry Hammond. Oh, I mean, you know, we've already... Larry Hammond, look for Ron Meat. Ron Meat. That's a name, isn't it? Ron Meat. Look for Ron Meat to find Larry. Okay. Can I ask you about... is there anything else I need to ask you about? Insurance, I suppose.
Hello, Professor Charles Daly here. I was just like to ask you not to discriminate against mutants by pretending we don't exist. I wouldn't want to have to turn your brain into mush.
Thank you, Pixels. Thank you. It's Sir Patrick Stewart. Sir Patrick, I didn't know you watched this stream. He's a brilliant computer specialist. Okay, Larry, right. Job. Computer specialist. Who has done some work for MTC Corp. He was concerned about some MTC project. Ask a guy named Ron Meat where to find it. The guy's real paranoid. He never stays in one place for very long. You'll have to check with your sources to find him. Oh, dang. I'm going to have to fucking pay Lee for Ron Meat's location, aren't I? Jeez, okay. Thank you. Right, that's it. Incoming facts. Oh, this is about Wanda. There we go. Wanda Peck's office. We already knew that. Right, let's ask Vanessa about Larry Hammond. Always go back to the mayonnaise. Oh, well, what else would you want with your meat other than mayonnaise? Larry Hammond.
There's nothing in our files. There's nothing in our files.
Guess I'm gonna be asking Lee where Larry Hammond, Ron Meat is. Love a fax machine. It's a requirement to watch this stream that you like fax machines.
What do you need, Murphy?
I'd like to know about Ron Meat.
Make me an offer.
Oh, like $200?
Be realistic.
Like $300?
Be realistic.
$400?
Be realistic.
$500?
Be realistic.
Expensive. $600? I'm not gonna take any fucking
Be
profit
realistic.
from this. $700?
Be realistic.
Do they still make visual phones? Yeah, I wish she would just know. I wish they'd tell me how much they needed.
Look for my facts.
Great, okay. Alright. Do I have to wait for the facts? I guess we'll wait. I need to update my notes anyway. Wanda told us about Larry Hammond and Ron Meat. I think you can. I think you can, Digits, because they say in the manual that money is finite and so are bullets. So if you spend all your bullets and spend all your money, I think you're going to have to reload. Told about Overlord and connection to MTC. And then what else? Law and Order. History and significance. No. History and... yeah, I like influence, I guess. They're influences. And we're wanting to visit Larry Hammond now. I'm presuming that the facts will just come through. I might have to go out and come back. Yes, you can sell loot from the pawn shop, but there's only a finite amount of loot. So once we've sold the fruitcake, if we then spent the money from the fruitcake, we couldn't get it back. But you do buy fruit, Rooks. So, Larry Hammond. Home, I guess. We end up going to. I'm gonna get out and then get back in. Yeah, Twitch streamer, an influencer. Do. I can't cut the music off, you know. It's great, isn't it? It's a fucking bop. Yeah. He's a little unpredictable, so watch yourself. Oh, great. Okay. Do you guys think we're going to have to rustle-tussle fight? Right. Ron Meat hangs out near Coit Tower. Right, this is a hangout. Hangout. At Coit Tower. Coit Tower. That's 4525. 4525. We'll save before we go as well, just in case we get killed. Yeah, we won't punch him. We'll pay him if we need to. We'll save before we go in. We'll, fine. 4525, I think it was. It's pretty close as well. We don't have much time. What was his name? Larry. Is Larry still a popular name for babies? Did people keep, like, or is it one of those names that was very popular in, like, the 80s and the 60s and stuff, and it's kind of gone out of fashion and it'll come back around? Yeah, Lawrence. I guess Lawrence. I feel like Lawrence is making a comeback. Yeah. Haven't met a Larry since high school. I don't think I've ever met a Larry. I think I've ever met a Larry. Like, not in, like, a personal... Wait, did I just go see Larry? Did I just go see Larry? Or was I supposed to be trying to find Ron Meat? Who am I seeing? Am I seeing Ron or am I seeing Larry? Because I kind of wanted to see... Ah, Ron Meat. Shit. Okay, sorry. Sorry, lads. it's Ron that's unpredictable. Sometimes you get your meats mixed up, all right? Pooped outside, nice. Got a slice of cheese. Oh, what kind of cheese? What a good lady. She deserves a cheese. Cheese snack, a cheese snack. I wanted to change. Oh, a bit of cheddar. Oh, grommet. A bit of cheddar. Right. I got. There we go. It's literally just down here. Larry Hammond. This is Ron Meat. Hang out, actually. Only food she gets super excited for. Is that how you like? You have to use cheese for training and stuff. Ron Meat. Okay. At the base of Coit Tower, I wait for Ron Meat. I finally see him. He has radiation burns all over most of his face. But he has nice eyes. He has a nice eye. Hey, Tex. Too bad he doesn't have another one to match. Oh, my God. I call him over. Oh! He does only have one eye. Oh, how interesting. I call him over to the side of my speeder. Question him. Right. I do actually just kind of want to know about Larry. I'm just here about Larry, I'll be honest. Stick it, fish face. I'm gonna punch him. It's time to get tough. I get a steely-eyed look and say that I'll air out that oversized skull if I don't get the facts
Night
now.
eyes the science die.
Very much 2T. How are you doing today? How's your Tuesday for 2T going? This is Ron Meat, yeah. Oh my God. Ooh. I slam my fist into his soft, flabby stomach and he buckles over. I then catch his chin with a solid haymaker that sends him staggering back against the wall. Okay, that's enough. I'll talk. You'll find him in Freak Town at the old warehouse. All right, Freak Town, Larry Hammond. Do you reckon that's just him hanging out, or is he where else? Freak Town, all right. My mother. 4935. All right. I might ask him if he knows anything about like Carl Linsky. Law and Order. He might have something interesting to say. Those son of a bitches have threatened me several times. They think I look like one of those freaks. I've heard they're planning something big and I know it's going to happen soon. Okay. Anything else I would like to maybe ask him? Like Overlord? Dolores Lightbody? No. Sunny Fletcher, maybe? Which one of these son of a bitches served up justice? I can only give you a yes or no answer. Yes. And it's yes, Darren. Yes. I wonder if I can ask him about his eye. No. Okay. All right. Thank you. All I needed to ask him was about Larry, so I don't see any reason to like hang around too much. I guess let's go. 4635. No? 4635. Oh my god, am I gonna have to get out and ask him again? Oh no, I can't get out again. Okay. I'm not allowed out. Okay. I'll save. I can't get out of the car. It seems like that was a one-time thing. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna have a look to see what this nav code was because I'm not allowed out the car to check what it is. Run. Oh, it was 4935. 4935. Let's go. Well, I could have looked back in the vault, but it would have been the same as cheating. You know, fine. Larry Hammond. He's in the warehouse. I don't know whether we're going to end up getting shot at because they said he was like a... I mean, he lives in like Freak's Alley in the warehouse, so I don't, you know, I don't feel overly optimistic about us not getting shot. I wonder how far we are through the game. 1 year, 7 months, 9 days, and 5 hours. Both. It's a flying car. A bit of both. It's kind of DeLorean-esque, right? When did the first Back to the Future film come out? A speeder. The address I have for the mutant computer specialist, Larry Hammond, is a decaying old warehouse building at the heart of Freaktown. This is where most of the unfortunate individuals live who've suffered severe damage from nuclear radiation. Many of their offspring suffered genetic damage, resulting in some rather grotesque mutations. Most were treated as outcasts and were forced into this community, away from those not affected. I step through a partially open doorway into a large room. I see several large mutants, and none of them look happy to see me. I'm looking for Larry Hammond, I say quickly. A fellow steps forward. He's about 30 and looks like he's got a serious grudge against the world. Some people are so ungrateful for extra blessings. At least he was born with all his vital organs inside his body. My name is Larry and this is my brother Daryl. Feel free to speak in front of him. What can I do for you? Oh! Okay. I see why you say feel free to speak in front of him. Okay, fair enough. So it's a little bit of FMV2T. So this one's the first one. So I think they get more FMVE as you go through. All right, Daryl and Larry. Larry and Daryl. Right, I have some questions for you about, I guess we'll just start at the beginning. Kolinsky. Oh, I know he hates freaks and heads the law and order party, but that's about it. When I did work for Gideon, I saw him and Frank shimmying together on occasion discussing business. Righty then. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. In. Oh my god, please. Oh, look, hey. Oh, fuck's sake. There we go. And then, so we're looking for Robert. J. St. Gideon. I did computer work for him at MTC. He seemed nice enough for to most people, but I could tell he didn't like freaks. Okay. Is there any nicer way to say, like, didn't like freaks? Like, didn't like mutants? Bad saying freak. Right, Jason Gideon. Let's ask about Frank Shimming. I met him once before he was president. He seems like the type of person who would enjoy pulling the wings of flies. Oh, lovely. You're not the only person to say that. Peter Dahl. Yes, he does have 2 heads. Well, one of the heads is his brother. But yeah. Sonny Fletcher. John Klaus. Cal Davis. Because you're never sure when someone might have worked with someone else. He was a colleague of mine, and I don't believe his death was an accident. See? Larry Hammond. Colleague. Okay. Aaron Sternwood. Smiley Monroe. Wanda Peck. She's been a friend to our cause for a long time. Just gonna put relationships. Yeah, he's so happy. His brother's not very happy though. Colleague. Doesn't believe. Most people think I'm two-faced. I think it's because I'm usually pleasant, but Daryl is so ornery all the time. Can I ask about Daryl? How do you spell Daryl? Is it Daryl Hammond? Daryl is my brother and we're quite inseparable. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. They're so cute. Ron me. I've known Ron for a long time. He's paranoid, schizophrenic, because of his brain damage, but we get along okay. Well, as long as you're friends. He was quite helpful to me. I did have to punch him first, though, which now I'm feeling a little bit more guilty about. But about a year ago, Tom Griffith, the vice president of MTC Corporation. Oh my goodness. Okay, new person, Lance. New person. Maybe from the mind control. Or like, yeah, from some experiments maybe. It might also be just from the radiation. Tom Griffith. Job. MTC. Hired Larry. I know. Luckily, the names that we've gotten recently have been kind of, you know, they've been additional to the story, but they haven't been so super important. Oh, he was vice president. Vice president of MTC Corporation hired me to design a computer for the Overlord project. They also wanted 8 access terminals. Right. Larry was hired to design a computer for Project Overlord. Wanted 8 access terminals. And we've got 2 pass cards for the blue and the green one. A colleague of mine, Cal Davis, told me that he had been hired by the MTC Corporation to do research on controlling human behavior through direct brain stimulation. Okay. I don't know where to write that, whether I should write that under Overlord, I guess. Cal Davis hired to do research on controlling human behavior through direct brain stimulation. When I started asking questions, they told me it's none of my business. When I read that Davis has been killed, I decided to go into hiding. You're looking for a way to stop Project Overlord. You'll have to get the main computer and destroy it. We'll have to get to main computer. Destroy the satellite. Satellite. To gain access to the destruct sequence, you'll need 8 passcards. Okay. To get access to destruct sequence, need 8 passcards and passwords. Each scientist involved with the project has one. Oh, he's got a grey passcard? Scientist has one. My grey pass card was stolen by members of the Law and Order Party. Larry's pass card was stolen by members of the Law and Order. Okay. Because of course it is. Now we've got to go steal it back, I presume. Stolen grey pass card. 8 password. 8 code. 8 pass cards to destroy Project Overlord. Okay. My password is king. Okay. Password. To get the rest of the passwords and cards, you'll have to find each of the scientists working on the project. Once you gather all the cards, you'll need to find the main computer and use them. I don't know where the main computer is, and other than Cal Davis, I don't know any of the other names of the 6 scientists who are working on the project. If I were you, I'd start with the accounting people at Gideon, Jerome Milborn. Jerome Milborn. Ed Bailey. Ed Bradley. Arnold Dweeb. Arnold Dweeb. Okay. What a name. Bloody hell. Yeah, name everybody in the city. You'll punch everyone. Member of the Law and Order Party. They were people that received checks from MTC. Okay. Is there anything else that I want to ask you about? Larry, look, Larry. I might leave finishing talking to Larry until next week. Yeah, I'm waning, lads. I'm waning. I think I've been talking for too long. I can hear my voice is going. Did I save? I'll save again, just in case. I hear my voice is going. And so I think I should probably stop talking. Yeah, I am a weenie. I have a weenie. I think I'm gonna stop talking here. I'm gonna go for something to eat, and we will be back here tomorrow with we're playing Quest for Glory tomorrow. Playing Quest for Glory. I am a big old weenie. I am.
You have done lots of talking, and it's been very entertaining, and you're doing great.
Thank you, Gams. Thank you very much.
Badger needs to rest after punching so many
I
people.
do. Bit punching and getting punched. You're fucking like a boxing ring today. Right, lads. Yeah. Tomorrow will be West for... Quest for Glory. It'll be Quest for Glory on Wednesday, because Wednesday's tomorrow. Thursday, we're not here. We're never here on a Thursday. Well, we are sometimes here. We're never here on a Thursday. And then Friday, we are doing Final Fantasy. So I'll see you on Friday for Final Fantasy. How's the song go again? I don't remember. I have no memory of the song. As soon as I close the game down, my memory is instantly purged of anything to do with the game. Anything I've done in the past 4 hours. It happens with every game. The stream immediately gets purged as soon as it gets turned off. Yeah, I think it's like a defense mechanism. I think it is to, yeah, it's probably better that way. Glad I get, so I have to keep the notes. All right, lads, I'll see you tomorrow. You have a wonderful Tuesday. You have a lovely Tuesday. No, thank you very much for coming. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Behave yourselves, all right?